What's going on, guys? Ready to get right back at it. Who do we got? Brian on here. Love Auto. Brian, you hit a love. We will be talking about a trade for sure. Bentley, the Burrow streak is on the line. You are correct. But I could hit redemption QB1 out of the select tomorrow. So I got one more night to go, but tonight could be the night. What's going on, Chris? Give everybody a minute here to jump on. You guys are still spots left in that contenders. Cheapy, $8 a spot. So jump on there and let's fill that bad boy up so we can keep breaking tonight. And the select stuff. Yep, I got you. I got you down, Chris. The select stuff for tomorrow night is going to be off the hook. I'm really excited to hit that. There is something good in that case. We just don't know what. 101 tonight or snakeskin. There we go. Bentley, I'm overdue for a 101. So tonight on deck we got the Prizm 4-box. We got the Contenders 1-box number 2 cheapy. Got another Contenders posted up. And then tomorrow night, we have the case of 2019 Select up on eBay. That guy is team breaks. They're split up into 2 different breaks, 6 boxes each, and those spots are on eBay. If you want to jump in any of those, let me know. I can shoot you a link to my eBay auctions. And then I got some 2019 Prizm left, more 2020. And more contenders, so we're loaded up. I'm going to be posting up another 4-box contenders for Thursday night. That'll be an 8:30 break. And you guys, because you're live with me tonight, you shoot me a message. You can lock in a spot at 40 because those spots are probably going up at 45. So you can save yourself $5 a spot. You can get unlimited spots at 40. But the caveat is you got to comment, message me tonight so I can lock you in at that price. And that will be for Thursday night. So looks like we got some people on here. We're going to get started in break number 4. So I posted the spots up, went live at 8. This is everybody's spots in Prizm number 4. And if you want to see all of your teams, you can just hop on Facebook. It's posted up there. And don't forget, let's fill that contenders out so we can hit that last box. I'm going to set these off to the side for now. And we're going to work left to right. And we're chasing that 101 Burrow, maybe a Tua, I don't know. Brian saying love auto. I'll take that. We shall see. All right, we're going to jump right in it. And if this is your first time breaking with me, 2020 Prizm has been hot. All right, we got Deshaun Watson, Sam Darnold, right off the bat. We're going to skip over that. We're going to go with a little Nick Bosa. 2 out of 5. Gold vinyl. I'll take it. And that's going over to Moses. Moses, I have a feeling Jim's going to be asking you about this card. That's how we started out. 2 out of 5. Gold vinyl. And if you weren't in the Contenders cheapy break last night, hit a 101 to 2 out of 10 autos and a cracked ice in a single box. That's a good hit right there. That's how we're going to start it out tonight. Zach Moss, that's going to be a Prizm. Jared Pickney. J.K. Dobbins, this next one ain't going to be half bad either. Michael Wilcox going over to South Florida. That's going to be the Carolina Blue. Number 1. First one of the print one. Could be an eBay 101 out of 30. That's going over to South Florida. And South Florida is going to be... That's going over to Ian. Nice hit, Ian. Hey, Moses, man. Nice to see you, buddy. Nice hit. Not a bad way to start off this 4-boxer. A little gold vinyl action. Then we got a Devin Singletary. Sonny Michel. Christian McCaffrey. Jarrett Stidham. That's out of 149. We'll get these guys over here. Jalen Rigor going over to TCU. That's going to be out of 199. And I see some of you guys are jumping on. If you want to lock in spots for a 4-box Prizm next Thursday at $40 a spot only, shoot me a message. Lock your spots in. That post is going up later tonight or early tomorrow morning. Tua going over to Alabama. Terrell Lewis. And then Darrington Evans. Looks like that's going over to Appalachian State. It's a Prizm. And that's going over to Ray. Nice hit, Ray. And I will recap all the hits at the end. Josh Allen, Alexander Mattinson, Peyton Manning, Matthew Stafford. Well, that's going to be out of 199. Then Christian Fulton. That's going to be the Prizm going over to LSU. Justin Jefferson, not a Prizm, going over to LSU. Derek Brown. That ain't bad either. Michael Perrine going over to Florida. That's 40 out of 99. Red, white, and blue Prizm. And Florida is going to go over to... That's going over to Jim. Nice hit, Jim. What's going on, Hillman? Yeah, I'll probably do some more contenders tomorrow. I might do some of that 2019 Prizm. I'm gonna get those spots as cheap as I can for you guys, and I'll do those late after the select. But if you want to get in, I got contenders up right now. There's spots left. That's posted up. If you want to get in some spots for tonight, yeah, we got some spots left in the second box of contenders. Josh Jacobs. So jump in that if you're ready to break George Kittle. But there'll definitely be some late night breaks tomorrow. Jerry Rice after the 2019 select. Chris Carson, it's going to be a Prizm. And then we got a Shea Patterson. That's out of 299 going over to Michigan. And yeah, if you guys like this Prizm stuff, shoot me a message for next Thursday because we're gonna tear it up again. DeAndre Swift. Jordan Love. This next one's not half bad either. We're getting a lot of low-numbered stuff in here. We got a Van Jefferson, Carolina Blue. First one off the line. Another eBay 101. What are the odds of that? That's going over to Florida. And I think that was Jim that hit the last one. Yep, that's going over to Jim too. I don't know what the odds are. Hey, my Packers did, man. 1 out of 30, 1 out of 30, Carolina Blues. What are the odds that you hit that out of the same box? Maybe that means there's just going to be something great in this last pack. Carson Wentz, Matt Ryan, Travis Kelce, George Kittle out of 299 going over to Iowa. T. Higgins, that's going to be a Prizm going over to Clemson. Jacob Eason, Brian Lewerke, and James Robinson Prizm auto. That's going over to Illinois State, and that is going to go over to Shelly. Nice hit, Shelly. All right, guys, not a bad start. I know you want to see some of that Alabama LSU thunder, so we'll keep it moving. And we still got spots to move in that last contenders. You guys want to jump in? Looks like we got some more people jumping on. And tomorrow night, 10 o'clock on the dot, we'll be hitting the first half case of 2019 Select. 6 boxes. Team breaks. It's got the 32 NFL teams are up, and then the XRZ Redemptions is a separate spot. And it is going to be a good night. Julio Jones, Ezekiel Elliott, McCall Hardman Jr., Phillip Rivers out of 199. That's going over to NC State. Michael Pittman Jr. out of 199. T. Higgins, Christian Fulton, and a Brian Lewerke out of 199. Green and purple Prizm going over to Michigan State. And that's going over to Shannon. Nice hit, Shannon. Danielle Jones, Marlon Mack, Deontay Johnson, Derrick Henry, the Beast out of 249, Chase Young, that's going to be a Prizm. That ain't a bad little hit right there. That'll fetch you something on eBay. Jerry Jeudy, Jeff Okudah, and Anthony McFarland Jr. going over to, is that Maryland? And that's going over to Mark. Nice hit, Mark. All right, we're going to have something in here. Whoops. Gardner Minshew, Russell Wilson, Alvin Kamara, Sonny Michel. It's going to be a Prizm. Yetur Gross-Matos out of 249. Going over to Penn State. Chase Young. Nate Stanley. That ain't half bad. Shannon loading up on the D Swift. That's a Jacob Eason red, white, and blue prism. That's 79 out of 99. And that's going over to Washington. That's going to be a nice hit for Gary. Nice hit, Gary. Not bad. I will take that QB auto any day. Michael Thomas, DJ Moore, John Elway, DJ Moore out of 299. Curtis Weaver. It's going to be a Prizm going over to Boise State. KJ Hamler, Shea Patterson, and a Marquez Callaway going over to Tennessee. And that is a Prizm. And that's going over to Gary as well. Nice hit, Gary. Nick Chubb, Patrick Mahomes, Darius Slayton, Emmitt Smith out of 149. Nate Stanley, Prizm, Antonio Gandy Golden, Eno Benjamin, and a Bryce Hopkins, red, white, and blue, 21 out of 99. That's going over to Purdue. You don't see a lot of Purdue hits in Prizm. That is going to go over to Jim. Nice hit, Jim. So yeah, guys, if you haven't messaged me, and I know a couple of you have, jump in that next Thursday night $40 special for anybody that's on the live break for another 4-boxer of Prizm. And you can max out those spots, but the key is we got to get that locked up tonight to lock in that pricing. And if you haven't gone on the bay yet, go start bidding up on that select. Because that stuff is going to be off the hook. All right, box number 3. Leonard Fournette, DeAndre Hopkins, Jimmy Garoppolo, Derek Carr, 17 out of 99 red, white, and blue Prizm. That's going over to Fresno State. Javon Kinlaw out of 249 going over to South Carolina. Jake Fromm, Isaiah Simmons, and a Tyree Cleveland green and purple going over to Florida out of 199. And I believe that's going to be Jim again, just tearing up those Florida hits. One question I have for you guys is, would you guys be interested in doing either a half case break of Prizm or a full case It'd have to be random teams to get the pricing right, and it would probably be about one, if we did a full case, I want to say one, one probably 56-ish. Let me know because we could do that up, but I would have to make sure we could fill that thing up. So it'd be the same format with the teams. Cooper Cup, we could do a whole case. Ezekiel Elliott. But we would have enough people that would want to throw down Tom Brady. Saquon Barkley out of 199 because I could probably lock in that pricing, but I would have to make sure we were going to fill that thing. Otherwise, I'd have to break it down. Bryce Hall, that's going to be out of 75 going over to Virginia. Colin Johnson, Donovan Peoples-Jones, and a Sean McGowan going over to Michigan. That's going to be a Prizm. And that is going over to Michigan, Matt Wilkins. Nice hit, Matt. Jared Goff, Marquise Brown, Christian McCaffrey, Travis Kelce out of 249. Now I'm getting excited to see what's in this next box of contenders. We were hitting last night out of contenders. KJ Hill, Prizm going over to Ohio State. Brian Edwards, Jonathan Taylor, and a nice little James Prochet going over to SMU. That is going to be... That's going over to Gary. Nice hit, Gary. You guys, Shannon sent me a picture of his DeAndre Swift collection, and it is off the hook, man. He's got a real nice thing going on there with his auto jersey and some of the cards he's got. Emmitt Smith, Stephon Diggs, Daniel Jones. If you guys got some pretty cool PC collections you want to show off, post them up on the site. $2.99. Mark Andrews going over to Oklahoma. And speaking of DeAndre Swift, see, I just got to start talking about him. Out of 149. Go Dogs. Yeah, right, Shannon? But yeah, you guys want to post something cool up on the page, feel free. Bryce Hall. I'm sure we'd all enjoy seeing it. Colby Parkinson. And Kalijah Lipscomb. That's going over to Vanderbilt. And Vandy is going over to... That's going over to Ian. Nice hit, Ian. Josh Jacobs, Deshaun Watson, Patrick Mahomes, Dak Prescott, Prizm, Benjamin, Prizm, Trayvon Diggs, Tyler Johnson. There we go. Somebody called that snakeskin auto. I saw LSU, but I knew it wasn't Burrow, but I'll take it. Clyde Edwards-Helaire, snakeskin auto. That's going over to LSU. That's going over to Bentley. Bentley, you called it, brother. You said snakeskin. Maybe not the right person, but I'll take a snakeskin auto any day. Nice hit, Bentley. Very nice. Let me just get some of this base out of the way before we hit this last box. Hey, you called it, man. I keep telling you guys, you just gotta call your hits and you get them. You said snakeskin. You know what you didn't do? You should have said burrow snakeskin, but that's all right. All right, last box. Time to hit some fire. A snakeskin and a gold vinyl out of a 4-boxer, though. That ain't half bad. Jarrett Stidham, Alvin Kamara, Lamar Jackson, a little chubby. That's out of 99. 20101. Burrow time. Eno Benjamin out of 299. I would like to keep my streak going tonight yet, Bentley. And if I would hit a snakeskin burrow, that would have been all right. Jacob Eason. Brian Lewerke. Hunter Bryant. Going over to Washington. That's going over to Gary. All right, and I'm getting a couple messages on that 4-box, so feel free. Shoot me a message. Lock in your pricing on the 4-box. Mark Ingram, $40 a spot here tonight for anybody that's live. Marquise Brown for Thursday night, another 4-boxer. Baker Mayfield. And if you guys, like I said, if Miles Sanders, that's going to be a Prizm. If you ever want to throw down a case, random teams, I would entertain it. Michael Pittman Jr., if we could fill it, 11 out of 75. Donovan Peoples-Jones, Brian Edwards, and a Donovan Peoples-Jones going over to Michigan, green and purple out of 199. That is going over to Matt Wilkins. Nice hit, Matt. Deebo Samuel, Jacoby Brissett, Dalvin Cook, Kyler Murray going over to Oklahoma. That's going to be out of 249. CeeDee Lamb, Prizm going over to Oklahoma. Colin Johnson, Donovan Peoples-Jones, and a John Hightower going over to Boise State. That's going to be a Prizm auto. That's going over to Moses. Nice hit, Moses. And if you guys, anybody wants to jump in that contenders to help fill that thing up, there's still some spots left in the second box of the night. It's actually box number 3 because we broke one last night. We'll knock that out. Otherwise, that's going to shift to a late night break on Saturday. Aaron Rodgers, Russell Wilson, Alvin Kamara, Gardner Minshew out of 299. Zach Moss out of 249. Justin Jefferson, Derek Brown, and a Yetur Gross-Matos going over to Penn State. That's out of 149. Not half bad there. And that's going over to Penn State. That's 13. Jim. All right, last pack of the Prizm 4-boxer. I'll recap the autos at the end. And then we'll get into that contenders and see if we can't fill that next contenders up. All right, Nick Bosa, Barry Sanders, John Elway, Leonard Fournette. That's going to be out of 49. Going over to LSU. Michael Pittman Jr., DeAndre Swift, Jordan Love, and the last hit of the night is going to be a James Morgan Prizm. All right, so we are going to recap the autos here in a second and any of the bigger hits. Get some of the stuff out of the way. And then we're going to jump right into contenders. So we got James Morgan, Yetur Gross-Matos, John Hightower, Donovan Peoples-Jones, Hunter Bryant. We'll go last with that guy. Kalijah Lipscomb, James Prochet, Sean McCoy, Tyree Cleveland, Bryce Hopkins, Marquez Callaway. There's a nice Jacob Eason, red, white, and blue. Anthony McFarland, Brian Lewerke, James Robinson, Mitchell Wilcox, Van Jefferson, LaMichael Perrine, Darrington Evans. Then we hit the Nick Bosa gold vinyl 2 out of 5. And finally, the Clyde Edwards-Helaire snakeskin auto going over to LSU. All right, not crazy 4-boxer, but it was pretty solid to hit a gold vinyl and a snakeskin. That's not too bad. And don't forget to get on eBay and load up on Select for tomorrow night. Grab your team. Not sure where those bids are going to end up. It's the first time doing Select, so I know the ZRC spot, Arizona, obviously those are going to be kind of the top ones. New England, Kansas City usually goes pretty high in those, so we shall see. This is going to be the 2019 Contenders Box 1, and I know it's hard to see the teams on here, but they're posted up on Facebook. 26 spots. This one's got Nico, Jennifer, Mark, Chris, Shelly, Shannon, Chaz, Michael, Tim, Mark, Chris, Shannon, Moses, Jennifer, and Brian. And if you were on last night, we were killing it out of contenders. And real quick, that last box of contenders that I have up, it might be a tough sell for, we only got about 8-9 people on here, but there is 4, 5, 6, 9, 11, 16 spots. So if you guys want to jump in that, if we don't fill it tonight, I mean, you got 2 options. You can shoot me a message and say, hey, I don't want to break that box, or wait, we'll do it tomorrow night as one of the late night breaks. Your guys' call. Or if you guys want to jump on, GC You Lose, kind of a weird Facebook name, but you want to jump in that break, I don't know if you're on there. Jump in for the first time. And in the contenders, just the hits are going out, so the autos, any serial numbered stuff. If you get a hit, you want some base, shoot me a message. If you know you're already getting a package, you want some base, shoot me a message. I'll split it up if I need to, but don't plan on doing too much sorting with the base out of contenders. All right, this is going to be the first pack of contenders, box number 2. Cheapy little break here. Drew Brees, only $8 a spot. Kerryon Johnson, Brandon Cooks, Mitchell Trubisky, Derrick Henry, Russell Wilson, Mike Weber, Riley Ridley, Drew Lock, and Emmanuel Hall, Paris Campbell, Archie Manning, Eli Manning, Nick Mullins, Deshaun Watson, Saquon Barkley, Joe Namath, Amari Cooper, Marcus Allen, and we got an Alex Mattinson going over to Boise State. Hey, it's $8 a spot to get in the contenders break. So there's 26 total spots. We got a decent amount left in break number 2. I don't know if it's going to fill tonight. But yeah, it's $8 a spot for a random team. And if it doesn't fill tonight, it will carry over tomorrow, and we will do it after the late night break. Jerry Rice, Adrian Peterson, Leonard Fournette. The shipping's included. Cam Newton, Nyheim Hines. Like I said, with these, I'm only shipping if you get a hit. Tyreek Hill. Obviously, it helps shipping when you guys get multiple breaks, but if you don't, that's fine too. Tyree Jackson, Kerryon Hidgen, David Montgomery, Hakeem Butler. I probably shipped out to the most different people from the Facebook breaks this week. So every week we're growing, and thank you guys for staying on board and breaking with me. I would truly enjoy it. Josh Jacobs. So GC, you lose. You want spots 18, 19, and 20 is what you're saying? Tony Dorsett, Dan Marino's. It's the contenders draft. It's the same stuff we're breaking right now. Tony Dorsett, Dan Marino. Oh, 18, 19, are you asking the year? It's 2019. This is the box right here. 6 autos. 2019. Christian Kirk, Patrick Mahomes, Earl Campbell, Terry Bradshaw, Antonio Callaway, Matt Beretta, and a Penny Hart. You guys are going to have to help me with what school did Penny Hart go to? That's a weird one. All right, man. GC, if you look on the Facebook page, it's the first post. It's kind of got the instructions. Just make sure you use friends and family. And like I said, if it doesn't fill tonight, so you want to comment on that claim post. If it doesn't fill tonight, I'll shift it. Tomorrow night, we're doing a 10 o'clock, 11:30 select half case breaks, and I'll break it after that. Thanks, Tim. The Blue Mountain State. Keenan Allen. Bradley Chubb. Michael Thomas. Derek Carr. Royce Freeman. Jared Goff. TJ Hawkinson. Brett Rippon. Damian Harris. Irv Smith Jr. David Montgomery. Charles Woodson. Tom Brady. Dan Marino. Rashad Penny. Golden Tate. Tony Dorsett. Juju Smith-Schuster. Barry Sanders. And a Jace Sternberger going over to Texas A&M. Yeah, if you look at the top of the page, you see I have the post, the claim post pinged to the top. All you got to do is comment if you want random spots. I mean, either way, they're going to be random teams, but if you want random spots or you want to pick that, this one ain't going to be bad. Either way, whatever your preference, we random the teams and the people, so it doesn't really matter what spot you have. But if you have a preference, comment on there if it's not taken. First come, first serve. Herschel Walker, Traquan Smith, and then you just PayPal using friends and family. Julio Jones, Ben Roethlisberger, Michael Gallup. If you GC, you shoot me a message, I can shoot you a link. David Johnson, AJ Brown, Will Greer, Joey Bosa, Nick Bosa. Hey, what's going on, Matt? No, I tell you, he is my nemesis. Him and Jonathan Taylor. Bryce Love, nothing. But hey, Matt, I just let everybody know that's on the live video. I'm doing another 4-boxer on Thursday. Anybody that messages me now, they can claim as many spots as they like at $40 a spot for 4 bucks that we're going to do Thursday night. So maybe we'll get a Herbert in there. Anthony Miller, but I'm up to about 6 cases now. No Herbert. Mark Andrews, Cortland Sutton, Phillip Rivers, Eric Dickerson, Todd Gurley. That ain't bad. Jarrett Stidham, 21 out of 23. Going over to Auburn. This contender stuff ain't bad. You don't know with Belichick what's going to happen this year. That's going over to Nico. Nice hit, Nico. I'll take that hit any day. Hey, Matthew, you going after any of those select spots, buddy? Here, GC, give me a second here. I just messaged you a link. Yeah, that's going to be some pretty good stuff, Matt. I'm hoping to hit big in there. First time breaking it, so I'm pretty excited. And then hopefully some of this new stuff starts coming out. That Jared Stidham hit, though. Nice hit, Nico. That's pretty solid. Red Grange, J.J. Watt, AJ Green, Brett Favre, Nick Chubb, Darius Geis, Bryce Love, Marquise Brown, Dwayne Haskins, Paris Campbell, Marquise Brown, Julio Jones, Calvin Ridley, Josh Allen, Austin Eckler, DJ Moore, Sonny Michel, John Elway, Andrew Luck, and a Byron Murphy going over to Washington. And that's going over to Chaz. All right, last pack. Hey, Michael. Yeah, they are posted up on Facebook, but let's see here. You got Kentucky, Virginia, Nebraska, North Alabama, Georgia, North Carolina, Memphis, and North Dakota. Oh, sorry, hold on. I missed that line. Ole Miss, Boise State, Oregon State, and TCU. And if you want to double check, it's actually the teams are posted up on Facebook. And yeah, we're on the last pack right now, so I'll recap the hits at the end here, buddy. Sam Darnold, Joe Mixon, Alvin Kamara, Le'Veon Bell, Carson Wentz, Odell Beckham Jr., Kyler Murray, Trace McSorley, Calvin Harmon, Ryan Finley, Kyler Murray, Peyton Manning, Jason Witten, Marcus Mariota, Christian McCaffrey, Peyton Manning, Emmitt Smith, Tim Tebow, Josh Adams, and a Terry Godwin the second. You guys know what happens. You come on here, you ask some sort of a question, and boom, I think you had Georgia, right, Michael? Oh, nope. Misread that line. My bad. Chris Hutchins. Not bad. All right. Not too bad. This case of contenders has been pretty solid. So these are going to be the hits. Byron Murphy. Yep, Chris, I got you, buddy. Terry Godwin. I got crossed up when I was misreading his teams. Penny Hart said Georgia on my mind. Not maybe as much as Sharon's got Georgia on his mind, but Alex Mattinson. Jay Sternberger. And a Jarrett Stidham. 21 out of 23. All right. So right now we got a decent amount of spots left in contenders. The second box. You guys let me know if you want to fill it or not. Otherwise, that is going to shift to the late night break. Or if you don't want to wait till then, let me know. And I'll shoot you a refund and I'll open your spot back up. And based off the amount of people we got on here, I don't think we're going to fill it, but you guys tell me. Throw this guy up here. And then if anybody wants to take advantage of the deal for the 4-boxer 2020 Prizm, $40 a spot. You're going to save yourself about $5 each spot. If you take advantage of that, shoot me a message. I know a couple of you have already. Brian, who had Boise State in contenders? Give me a second. Oh. Boise State went to Michael. Michael Wiley had him. How many boxes do I have left of Prizm? I have 8 boxes left, Matthew. Not to say I'm not going to get another case. I was actually asking everybody if anybody would be interested in doing a random team case break, but that might be a tough fill at 30 spots on Facebook at least. I could probably fill it on eBay, but I don't really want to try to fill it on eBay with the fees. Yeah, Matthew, if you want to see my inventory, here's what I got, buddy. I got 8 boxes of 2020 Prizm. I got some contenders boxes left. Got 9 boxes of 2019 Prizm. And then I got that case for tomorrow night of the Select. So anybody that's in the contenders, it looks like it's not going to fill for that second box. I'm going to post that up for the late night break. I'm sure it will fill with everybody coming over on eBay. And then I will post up the 4-box. I'll probably knock that out tonight yet. So if you want to get in the 4-box Prizm for Thursday night, now's your chance to get your spots at $40. Otherwise, it's gonna be posted at 45. But if you comment tonight yet, or you message me, you'll lock in your cheaper spot. So make sure you do that. Anybody that messaged me, I'll message you the link as soon as I post it. You'll have to fly on there and claim if you want to try to get your number. If you want to start numbering it, but it'll be random teams, random the people off. So thanks for breaking. It was a good little Friday night here. Tomorrow's the big night. We're gonna knock out. The select half case breaks. Those spots are up on eBay. All right, I'll take a look at it once I jump off the live map. But we'll knock off those half case breaks, and there should be something good in there. We're gonna hit something big in a case of select. So jump on there. If you haven't already, get on eBay, get those spots. If you don't know how to do it, shoot me a message. I'll give you the link. And then make sure you take advantage of that Prizm. You know there's going to be something good in the second half of the case. So I'll talk to you guys later. And I'll see you guys all tomorrow night. Later, bye.